So Future Leaders LLC was originally my idea because I have been doing childcare business for years. What you are saying is concentrate on that space for helping childcare business owners handle their money and business to become quality business owners, then branch out. But can I extend that to online to reach childcare owners in other spaces? How do I incorporate research and other people's info into that? Good stuff. Good stuff, Monica. You absolutely want to build this brand online. So, Future Leaders, I'm just going to give you my thought process. Is that okay? Let me give you my thought process. So, Future Leaders LLC, what you do is you have a business that is in the space of developing future leaders through child care developments. So it sounds like, Monica, you understand how to run child care centers, how to start daycare centers, how to keep them afloat, how to abide by all of the regulations, how to do how to get everything set up, how to get your meal plans together for your children, and how to get support from the community, how to get them on field trips and all that, how to develop them as a leader from youth and child development centers. So for me, if I were you, Monica, and I wanted to take this thing online, I would build a brand as the child care development coach. What does that mean? I want to help you transform your daycare center into a child development center where you can start building future leaders. I want to help you build a curriculum, and you don't just babysit the kids and feed them. We want to teach you how to develop them as leaders. And when this becomes part of your brand, you will have people from all over your town bringing you their children, because they know it's not just a place for their children to go be babysat, but their children are going to learn, they're going to grow, and they're going to develop. And you can be a business coach in the child care development space. That's how you do it online. Then you can host workshops all over the country. You can host live webinars, and you can come up with a curriculum that people can pay you for, because you can copyright a curriculum and people will pay you for that curriculum. You license that out to child care development centers all over the country. Now you're building intellectual property. You take training, you start building training courses and curriculums. So you have a curriculum that, hey, here's what you will teach the children in your child care development courses as you're developing child. Here's the curriculum for the 6 to 2 years. Here's the curriculum for the 2 years to 5 years. Here's the curriculum from the 5 year to the 7 year. Here's when we start to introduce entrepreneurial concepts. We are developing leaders from the moment they're born. Since our community is forcing our children or our parents, both parents, to work out of the house to just survive, we want these child care development centers where they're being forced to take their children to start developing leaders from the moment the child is dropped off at 6 weeks, 6 months, however young they can start being dropped off. We want to start developing leaders in them right away. I can teach you how to do that. I can teach you how to set up your daycare. I can teach you how to run your daycare. I can teach you how to brand and market your daycare to not be just a daycare, but to transition from daycare to be a child development center. I provide the curriculum, I provide the resource, I provide the connections in your local communities, in your local towns. We will teach you how to build a budget. We will teach you how to run your daycare center as a child development center, so we can start building our leaders of tomorrow, even in what's considered a negative situation where the parents have to drop their children off. And in addition to building leaders, now we're putting our children in position to where when they go to school at 5 years old, at 6 years old, they have a different mentality. They're not going to get caught up in the BS because we've developed them. We've given them their history. They know who they are. Right? We've given them knowledge of self, which is the beginning of leadership development. Is that okay, Monica? You guys get where I'm going with that? Being the resource instead of outsource. So you can become, so your target market, Monica, is daycare facility owners and facilitators and directors. That's your target market. Because a lot of them are just drop-off places. And you can tell them, you can teach them how to add to their brand. So here's my idea of a daycare center. I'm assuming that the daycare center is a safe environment. I'm assuming that they don't have any predators around, and that's a marketing piece that you can tell. Hey, our daycare center is safe. We screen all of our people. We do sex offender research on all of our employees and our neighborhood in general, so we know how many sex offenders are around, and all that kind of stuff. So that's something that they can use to market, right? The educators, our daycare center boasts that. All of our primary teachers are certified in whatever, right? They're certified. They own whatever, right? This is what they do, right? They've gone to school. They're certified in child care development. They have master's degrees. They have the degrees. All that stuff is cool. So that's a marketing piece. You say, you know what? We'll turn your child care development center into something else if you add leadership development as part of your primary curriculum. Well, we don't develop leaders. That's what I'm trying to tell you is I want to introduce you to a private webinar that's going to teach you how you can get access to a curriculum that will seamlessly integrate with the curriculum that you currently have, and you start integrating leadership development into your curriculum as your daycare. Now you just added another marketing piece to your overall brand, and that's going to bring more children to you. And the more children that you come to you, obviously you can only hold, according to state regulations, a certain number of children in one facility. Then you're going to have to open up the second facility. You're going to have to open up the third facility. Why? Because you added leadership development as part of your branding, as part of your curriculum, and you coach them through that process.